Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Labyrinth. We are still in the volcano. We made some good progress last time. Had an important story encounter, I suppose, with an unknown person who's trying to stop us, or specifically PAC, I suppose, even though PAC is just as confused about it as we are. I'm going to take a quick look ahead here just in case... Okay. I was going to say just in case there is something major to unlock immediately. There might be. That room looks kind of special. Ah, sure, let's do it. Okay, yeah, cutscene immediately. A giant PAC. Finally, we found it. Okay, so this is the thing you were looking for. I thought it would take much longer to get there. Okay, so this crashed here 30 years ago? Is what he said? Year of manufacture, Gaia 3210. I see. So I wasn't abandoned after all. So it was this presence. I remember you. It's been over 10 years, hasn't it? Ghost! Okay, hold on. So maybe it wasn't us who was piloting that Gaia battle robot during the intro. Maybe that was actually PAC? But I mean, if this is his unit, I don't know what the whole Gaia thing is all about. Oh. Ghost. What? Orange Ghost. Wait, G-Host. Oh. Not G-Ghost, but G-Host. I've changed since then. Let's go, number 8. Uh-oh. Well... I mean, I was wondering if maybe we might have another boss fight immediately. Oh god. Oh, I actually dodged. Surprising. Is there contact damage? Wait, there definitely is. Yeah, okay, so we take damage just from the enemy walking into us. Oof. Okay, stun incoming. Oof. Garbage Talos. Okay. That stun lasts a long time. And we got him down to... Oh, what? Oh, no, that didn't damage me. Never mind. What's going on, actually? We got him down to half health. Heal. Thank you. Oh. Crap. How do I actually dodge, though? Okay. That somehow worked. Nope. Did you wait for a bit of stamina to recover? What are you doing? Okay, throwing something at me. Honestly, I'd prefer that to your melee attacks for sure. GG. Okay. So far these fights have been very basic. And I kind of appreciate it, honestly. We're gonna eat something here. No? Damn G-Host. It escaped. I'm not letting myself get possessed again. You're not letting yourself get possessed? You possessed me earlier. I thought that was a thing you do. Right now, we gotta capture the core. Okay. So we're doing that thing again, right? Yep. Oh, this is gonna give us the ability to eat things, probably. To just devour enemies. And maybe get their materials that way. Oh, wait. G phase shift, never mind. Allows you to phase shift to Gaia. It fuses you and PAC's material together and reshapes it into a new form. Oh, this is... Alright, let's try it out. Press both sticks to transform into Gaia. And we can't just do that? Okay. This is Panzer Gaia. Okay, also, if this is identical to the one that we were controlling in the intro, this is obviously much smaller than I thought. I just assumed it was a giant, building-sized mech. Hence my Neon Genesis comparison. That's still, like, the vibe it's giving, obviously. A more, I suppose specifically the feral Eva. because it looks very, well, feral, of course, much less human. Anyway, this might also just be a scaled-down version, because, yeah, I don't know. This is Panzer Gaia. Actually, just call it Gaia. That's all you need to know. Perfect. We can test it out on them. On them? Oh. On these conveniently appeared cave bears. Poor things. Claw attack, yeah. Oh, R to devour. Devour it. Oh, okay, right. That's why enemies take a while to despawn. Also, hitboxes. What? Elastin leather. Okay, that's how we get their stuff. Finally. So we can only do that in this form, huh? But can we do that whenever we want to? What do you think, number 8? This is the power of Gaia. I'm sure you'll be relying on it quite frequently from now on. I don't see why I ever wouldn't, honestly. But Gaia's immense power requires a great deal of energy to sustain. So, here's the plan. Yes, please? Predator. Makes devouring enemies possible even while in sword fighter phase. Oh, okay. Gotcha. By using ESP, you can temporarily manifest Gaia and consume targets for energy. Do so to gather the energy you need to fully activate Gaia. I see, so we need to eat in sword fighter form to fill up whatever energy we need to actually turn into Gaia for a power boost, I'm guessing. Honestly, I thought when you know, the first bear that we fought here in this tutorial took so many hits to kill that I thought, wait, this isn't even stronger. That doesn't feel a lot stronger than our regular attack. Like, you know, it looks so imposing. Obviously, it looks like we should be one-shotting absolutely everything. But then the next bear only took 2 hits, so I'm not sure what was going on there. Anyway, I'm obviously assuming that this is going to make us quite powerful and that we would want to use this in boss fights and the like. Anyway, yeah, activate Gaia. You will even gather resources from your targets while you're at it. So, now that we've got the bare essentials, let's go to our next destination. It'll be easier to show you than to explain. Let's go, number 8. Okay, about Gaia. Once your Gaia energy is at max, transform into Gaia form by pressing L and R, left stick and right stick. Once your DP gauge reaches 0, DP, what is that now? D points. D lines, D points, DP, I don't know. You will automatically revert back to sword fighter form. Right. Or we can revert manually. You cannot transform into Gaia form while in tight spaces. That makes sense. Although I wonder if, you know, there aren't some edge cases that will allow you to, you know, get stuck, like lodge yourself into a tight space, get out of bounds that way. Can't wait for speedruns. Seems like there's a lot of jank potential here. When in Gaia form, you're immune to terrain damage from touching hazards such as spikes or steam. Oh. How about lava? I'm assuming we still sink in lava, but okay. So that's good to know. So we're going to want to use this for traversal as well. For overcoming certain obstacles. When in devour, right. When in either Gaia or sword fighter form, you can devour enemies with right stick click. You cannot devour moving enemies. To devour them, you must first stop them from moving by defeating or stunning. Oh, okay, that's where stunning also comes into play. I see. But yeah, that now explains, of course, why enemies take a while to despawn or to, you know, for their bodies to disintegrate, giving you a chance to devour them. But being able to do that with stunned enemies, that's actually interesting. Oh, nice. Wait, I didn't see that. I didn't catch that last one there. Did he grab an enemy just from the ceiling? I mean, here, yeah, you just knock the enemy out, defeat him completely, and you can eat him. And they show the same thing again, just for good measure. Okay. Oh, okay, I see that. There's a defeated enemy on the ceiling. I didn't realize that the spider would have not just fallen to the ground. Okay. Anyway, devouring enemies gives you resources needed to gain perks and fills up your Gaia energy when you devour enemies while in swordfighter form. Right. Okay. Escape the barren volcano. Makes sense. So we just stumbled upon the next major fight. I mean, yeah, there was, you know, important story boss fight here. One climbing section. Another important, very important boss fight that gave us a major ability, obviously. I mean, it's totally fine by me, obviously. But we definitely want to backtrack now. Do not have these rails active here at all. Rails. I mean, I think the game referred to them as rails before as well, but I guess officially they're called D-line. Whatever the D might actually be for. Do I just buy this? I mean, obviously I will want to buy this at some point. Yeah, you know what? Just get it out of the way. By the time we have the materials needed and we make it back to Sade, we're gonna have the 100, maybe 150 aura easily that we want, you know, for those upgrades, for those perks, I guess we want to purchase. Right. Yep. ESP upgrade, straightforward enough. Of course, more attack power is also very much something I would like. For now, okay. I did not see that this was... That's how that was. But there were definitely other places. Wait. Okay, hold on. Do we know where we need to go to escape the volcano? Not really. Do we go up or down? Oh, there's this big barrier here. Was this actually big? Wait. Which one am I thinking of? No, this one here. Maybe we can break this with the guy. I mean, that's... Looks like... that might be it. No, this one was just something, a smaller barrier to break from the other side. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should take a look ahead and just to confirm whether we can even continue in that direction. We might not be able to. Also, oh, these are actually active. Wow. But that doesn't help because... Oh, okay, there's a chain we will be able to kick down from above. Dark Souls style, basically. We can't keep going. Okay, so maybe this is actually the way forward that we're supposed to take. Nope. Don't despawn, please. Let me eat you. Thank you. Chitin shell. Okay, makes sense from an insect. Oh, we're entering tribal lands of some sort. Interesting. Well, except of course we aren't actually doing that yet. Definitely gonna stay in the volcano and explore absolutely everything that we can. Well, immediately getting stopped, of course. That's not too surprising here. But yeah, this does seem to be the way out of the volcano. I mean, we were technically out of the volcano. So there's that. Okay. Now, which way do we go? We could activate Gaia and make it across here. Which I assume is just gonna be something optional. Whoa, that was fast. I don't know why we sprinted like that, but I guess it's convenient enough. Get eaten. For leather, okay. Okay. More leather. Can I please have bones? I need bones. No, grab that. Oh, wait. Ow. Oh. I don't know why... So it is possible to grab upwards and eat enemies that way, as shown in the tutorial video. I guess I was just not doing it right. Like, yeah. I mean, while standing, you just press upwards. Oh, that takes ESP. Oh, I didn't fully realize that, I suppose. So that's definitely one reason, one pretty good reason, to want more ESP. Because we obviously want to eat as much as we possibly can. Because you never know how many materials we'll need. Oh, and I waited too long. Okay, that's fine. We only ever get leather from these, maybe. Wow, this is slightly awkward. Come on. And eat upwards? Okay, you can do it in the air, you just have to, I guess, make sure that you were pressing up before hitting the eat button. That's fair. Oh, wait a second. Somewhere around here. Where exactly? Is that indicated at all? No, but it is on the map. So the map actually did tell me about the secret passage. That's good to know. Jewel achievement. It takes money to make money. Sparkling stone. A very pretty stone. Someone might be collecting them. Oh, okay. So we can find treasures, basically, that will sell for a hopefully good amount of aura. Nice. I wonder if that person, if that someone, might conveniently be Zaid or someone else. Okay, so this is eventually going to connect back here. Oh yeah, it's probably going to connect ultimately to the other side of this, which would be very convenient. But it is quite a ways to go still, and there are definitely places that we could have gone here. There's some sort of item. I don't remember if we actually saw what it was, but we should be able to make it there. Okay. Definitely staying here for now. Wait, that being said, can we... do we even have enough energy to transform? We do not. Where exactly do we see how much energy we have? We just see that it's not fully charged yet. I thought because I only activated Gaia mode for what seemed like a pretty short time, just to make it across the spike pit, and transform back right afterwards, I would probably be fine. Collective slime mode. Okay, so you do get something from these. You would probably be able to recharge it quickly. Okay, now it's fully charged. So you don't really see a bar filling up, right? Unless I'm blind. It just starts glowing eventually, indicating that it's recharged. Now, I mean, we can always, yeah, actually, we can just continue on this path for now, rather than backtracking and using up the Gaia gauge again to make it back across the spikes. We can always fast travel to this checkpoint here, and you know, backtrack from there downwards. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, for now we're just gonna. For now we're here. It's fine. Just go with the flow, you know? Ceiling there looks a bit suspicious, but not according to the map. Of course, I can't rely on it telling me about every possible kind of secret passage. There was nothing down here? I suppose there were just some slimes. Okay. We do have a rail section here, and something else over this way. Still haven't found out if you can... Oh, you can. Do that thing that I was trying to do. Oh my god. Oh no! This is bad. The bats are throwing me off. Eat them. Can you eat multiple things at the same time? You absolutely can. You greedy bastard. Oh, what? Hello? What? Oh, the platform is Actually protecting you. Interesting. Would you like to come over here where I can actually hit you though? Oh, what? You actually shot me. What a jerk. No, eat it. Okay, things didn't exactly go my way there. That's fine. That bat was just in an extremely awkward position, unfortunately. Oh well. Where are we going? Interesting. Can we actually make it through here? No, because we cannot like do a duck jump. So we cannot squeeze into that. That's only an exit then. That's fair. Right, we cannot go up here. Don't fall. I guess we are climbing to the top of the volcano. Oh no. Lots of giant spider webs in the background are always a good sign in any game. Or in real life. So we could have totally entered this section and exited there. No, okay. I'm not doing this same thing again where I leave behind what very much looks like just some optional side path. Thankfully there's no fall damage. That sure would suck. Yeah, we activate this. We do another one of these. Cannot transform while on the rail. I mean, that makes sense. Also, it just always defaults to automatic movement mode. Which I'm just still not convinced is very useful. I mean, why would you ever want that? Also, yeah, you cannot actually devour while in this mode, so that's a bit of a bummer. I'm slightly worried about jumping straight into that urchin there if I try to do this. Okay, we can do that. That's fine. Is there a ledge? No. Okay, we're actually fine like this. We get more leather from those. Okay. Still haven't found any bones, have we? Collective slime mold from slimes. Yeah, okay. A type of slime mold that makes up the body of gelatinous creatures. The entire mass behaves as if it were a single organism. Cool. Less than leather from a bunch of different things. A highly resilient leather, albeit one with a very unpleasant texture. Its strength should prove useful once it's been processed. And chitin shells. Right. Part of an insectoid creature's outer shell, despite its light weight, it's quite hard. Right. And we already know that... Yeah, we already read the description of the bones, right? So they're supposed to come from two-legged animals, which we just haven't encountered yet. Okay, so how do I deal with these without taking damage, stupidly? I guess that way. Nope. Okay, just like that, actually, just stop for the perfect trajectory. And that's all there is to this section? Oh. Okay, I mean, I guess there is going to be a reward of some sorts, or at the very least, the game is going to give me a medal for fully clearing an area, which does include getting all the D-line aura, so all the aura that's pre-placed along the rails. So obviously, we do want that. If it's actually going to give us a real in-game reward, or if it's just for completion's sake, we'll see. We'll have to find out. It's probably going to be a little while before we can fully complete the first area, though. Can we make that jump? We absolutely can. Okay. Eat, please. Okay. Hitbox is pretty generous, thankfully. Okay, we're about to run out of ESP, though. Yeah, okay, just focus on killing and not taking damage over, you know, maximizing items. Although, that being said, no. Get out of there. Thank you very much. I will eat you, though. And also, grab all your aura. Huh? You didn't fall. Okay. Daydreaming slime. I get it. Wait, was there... Wait, was there a path? Oh, I guess there was. Yeah, I just chose not to take that for some reason. I think I could have gone there. Oh yeah, I totally could have. It's just steam, enemies, and more spider webs that were kind of making me not want to go there. This looks ominous. This looks totally ominous. Oh no, I don't want to die though. I can transform. Vulcan Ursa. Okay, I'm gonna transform because otherwise I'm just dead. I might still be dead, mind you. Actually, we're not taking damage in this form, so that's just GG. And eat it, please? Can you not eat the big creature? I sure hope it was impossible to eat it. And not that it just didn't work and I missed out on a bunch of resources or something. That would suck. Huh. Okay, so I guess we learned that Gaia form is extremely powerful because you're just immune to damage and it lasts a very long time actually, and it deals a pretty good damage, but honestly just being invulnerable makes it very, very much worth using. So obviously we kind of just face tanked that particular mini boss. Orange G-host garbage. Oh, Ghost G-host. Of course. PAC-MAN. Wow, why didn't that click earlier? Why did it take until this moment? That is embarrassing. I guess I was mostly focusing on how it took me, last time when I encountered it. I was mostly focusing on the fact that I think I must have misread the first time Puck referred to it as a G-host, as just ghost. But I'm pretty sure he probably also said specifically G-host. And then, I realized, oh, it's G-host. Interesting. I wonder what that's for. Without, making the Ghost and PAC-MAN connection. Whatever. A Gaia core that crashed... So is it Gaia host? Is that what the idea here? Gaia core that crashed onto this planet and was transformed into a G-host by the orange Braxa. Braxa. Its body is composed of various pieces of scrap material from this planet that cling to its periphery. Okay. A Gaia core. Okay. Also, this thing. Vulcan Ursa. It totally would have dropped materials. Wait. Oh, we did devour it. Oh. But it didn't look like we did. But it says that we did, so we did. Oh. The largest and most impressive of all the volcano bears. Oh, good to know that this is the largest and most impressive one. That we're not going to find an even more terrifying one. It is a hulking frame, arms studded with hard crystals, and fireproof fur covering its body. Its relentless punches can easily shatter solid rock, but not a Gaia. And that's all that counts. Did we, in fact... Oh, no, we did not get the hard leather. But why does it say that we devoured it? When I distinctly remember trying to do so, and we just didn't grab it. Even though it was lying right there. I don't know, man. This game keeps confusing me in various ways. It's fine. Could you please? Because I'm not waiting long enough. to actually grab the wall. And we keep climbing toward the top here. There's also a way back down that way. There was also... No, we could not have gone up that way. There was definitely this lower passage here that we didn't take. In fact, yeah, I mean, so much for my idea that this would just end up connecting to over here. I mean, maybe it might in some convoluted way, like if we could go up this way, maybe that would eventually go down here and toward Sade, but for now, we're just moving further and further away. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep climbing for now. Oh. Wait. By which I mean I'm just gonna stop at this wall that was literally just 3 meters ahead of me. Never mind then. Change of plans. Also, secret passages? No. Checkpoint would be nice right now. There could be one, but there could also not be one. Who knows? Impossible to tell. No, Oh, I hate those things so much. What am I supposed to do? They shoot so frequently. Oh no, and now I'm one hit away from death and utter destruction. This is just going to connect over that way, right? There's not really going to be anything useful here. Probably. Also, are these steam vents just always on? The one seems to be. Yeah, I'm not risking that. I don't see how I can survive going through there, so we're gonna have to come back to fully explore that. Hot spring, maybe? Or another cave that looks like it could be some sort of boss fight. Oh. Wait, oh, I thought the background lava there was foreground lava for a moment. No. There are more of the blue things here, though, so I guess we're gonna put another marker down. Another suspicious dead end that doesn't seem to actually have anything. Where's this gonna lead us back to? Oh, what the hell is that? Whatever it is, it looks important. That plate's function is far from obvious, and we have no leads to go on. I have no idea what it was made to do. Let's just keep going. No! What? Come on, this is obviously important. We're gonna have to find this later. Well, I'm not gonna have to mark it manually because the game did that for me, so that's good at least. How are we ever gonna get through here? I mean, this does not look like a wall that's breakable. So maybe that's just gonna... Maybe the volcano's gonna erupt at some point and it's gonna break that way? That's gonna leave that wall broken or something? Icons. Okay. It does not list that icon. So we just don't know what that is for now. Fine. I'll keep going. Do not die to a slime. Wait. Oh. I didn't expect to just run off the ledge with so much speed. Okay, you can drop down if you just tap very lightly, but I thought I did that, and then I made this mighty leap, landing directly on the enemy. Imagine if that had actually dealt damage and killed me. That would have been so perfect. Oh. Oh. That's what that is. We hit that. It lowers the chain. We have a massive shortcut. Okay. Whew. Dude, this game is keeping me on my toes. With its limited healing. Surely that situation is going to improve. I mean, once we have more than a single healing charge, for example, and some more health in general. Okay, this opens back out here. We're opening some shortcuts at least. But there is, of course, something further up that way. And either we'll be able to climb that eventually, just get a regular kind of wall jump that we can use in our soldier form, or sword fighter form, rather, or it's something that we can climb up to here, but, well, it looks like this is just the outer edge of the map, right? So wouldn't be able to get past there, actually. So maybe it has to be some sort of climbing or otherwise vertical movement ability. Or we could climb up here around the outside and fall down here. But I mean, if we're going to be able to climb a wall like this, then I guess we would also be able to climb inside. Cannot really see much from here. Okay, and this chain can just be grabbed and climbed. What do we do with this? Well, we did make it safely back to the checkpoint at least, or the save point, so that's good. But we still don't have any bones to use for the upgrades that I wanted to buy, so that's unfortunate. Oh well, anyway, that's useful, obviously. Oh, and now why didn't I see that before? Oh, probably because when I was looking... Okay, what I spotted is that, yes, there is totally a way to see the charged status of your Gaia energy. I can see now that the icon is starting to fill up from the bottom. I didn't see that before because I think it must have been almost filled, so the only part that wasn't was just the tip of its horn there. So I just didn't see that there was a little bit, you know, that wasn't filled in. But now that we're missing a lot more, it's much more obvious. Okay, that's good at least. Do we keep going? Yeah, absolutely we do. Because this is not at all the way that I expected any of this to go, of course. Did not expect to be making this loop. And there is this here, but we're going to be back up here. I don't expect there to be an item, although there absolutely could be some sort of path downwards, for example, leading to some sort of side area, so... I kind of want to return and check it out, but yeah, we'll be back eventually. We're gonna eventually be able to go up here. We're gonna eventually be able to deal with these grappling points. We're gonna have to go back for this thing. We might even open up this passage here. So I will not go all the way back up there just to connect these bits of the corridor when there might not be anything there. Not for now. There are definitely much more promising looking places to check out this way. In fact, let me just... Okay, yeah, we want to climb up here, and hopefully I'm not... Wait, actually this might not work. Our jump is quite magnificent, but okay, it was actually. Oh, and then there's something stopping me here. No way. That is cruel. Don't think I could have seen this before entering. Also, I mean, I'm not aware of any downward attack in Gaia form. I guess I haven't really tried experimenting with it much because, well, while it's active, we're on a time limit, right? So I wasn't really inclined to just mess around with the controls and figure stuff out like that. So I don't know if we are going to be able to... Slime popped out of the ceiling again, okay. It's just something they do, I suppose. Stop shooting me, you jerk. Yeah, okay, so the slimes... That wasn't just a glitch or something. The slimes are supposed to just pop out as a, you know, little surprise. Not sure if there's a point in collecting all of these materials, if I'm ever gonna need that much. I suppose there's also... you know, it doesn't hurt to have more. Now, maybe we'll be able to climb up and into the Bat Cave the long way around. Or, you know, using the other path, I should say. Okay. Oh god. Heal up. There goes all my healing again. What do you guys give? Leather. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I've ever... Huh? Okay. I don't think I've eaten one of those hedgehog things yet. Maybe those give bones? That would be nice if they did. Not sure if they would count as two-legged creatures, necessarily. I mean, if the bears don't, then I suppose the hedgehogs won't either. Also, yeah, the hitbox for the eat and grab is a bit dodgy, perhaps. Like, when I didn't end up grabbing the enemy on the ledge there, that was a bit questionable, I would say. And there goes the hedgehog. Is it still going to be there, though, because we never officially killed it? Regular enemies don't... Yeah, okay. So it didn't count as death. Come over here, I guess, where I can fight you or not. And that's cool too. It's not really. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Stop it. Yeah, I'm on leather. Okay, so the game just does not want to give me those bones yet. Doesn't want to throw me a bone for some reason. Which is kind of unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, we do have quite a bit of aura. Actually, I mean, we're getting to the point where I might just be able to to buy the next attack power upgrade, which I'm definitely considering. What? How did you not grab this? Okay. Also, I guess I could have made it across, but I decided to wait. And this is all gonna be for an aura cluster, right? Mainly. Probably want to kill that red one first. Eat, 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 eat. Nope, too late. What? Interesting. Okay, we got more. But wait, there's more. Okay. Skillfully dodged that. Nice little ambush. But you won't get me so easily. Okay. Not a huge amount of aura, but hey, I'll take it. Almost up to 800. Obviously the most we've ever had. Yeah, we won't be getting that until... Yeah, I wonder if that's specifically large enough to transform it, because we will eventually have a downward slashing attack or downward attack while in Gaia form. Maybe we already do. I think... I mean, we could transform now. We could test it out if we really wanted to. But maybe it would make more sense to actually go, like here, for example. Backtrack all the way there. Which is honestly not that far back, all things considered. I mean, this is just... Obviously the boss is gone, so we can just run through there. Maybe we can do that. Or I could climb back up and test it there, I suppose. Or does the game just outright tell me? Operate settings, basic moves. Mini PAC. Attacks. Attack. Singular. Phase shift. To touch, touch normal terrain to switch back. Gaia standard action. You can't crouch while in Gaia form. Right, yeah. We did experiment a little bit with it during the intro sequence, of course. Yeah. And these are all things I knew, of course. We do have a crouch attack, mid-air downward attack. So there is one, actually. Okay, you know what? I'll try it. It could be all that's needed. Don't just let go. That was weird. I guess I was slightly pressing down and not just to the side. What? Wait. Oh, right. I forgot that you don't get the crazy horizontal jump unless you're jumping off a ceiling fungus stuff. Okay, I mean, this doesn't look like a super sturdy barrier. It's just, you know, a bit too sturdy for a normal human attack. So... downward attack? Nope, that's all we get in terms of downward attack. Also... oh, okay, that's what's going on. I was under the impression, wrongfully apparently, that manually untransforming would conserve whatever energy you didn't use up, but that's absolutely not the case. Once you transform, the gauge is gone and you have to refill it entirely. I mean, that's a bit unfortunate, but... okay. Fine. Yeah, so the aerial downward attack was just that. Not any kind of plunging attack. But, I mean, it looks like... or I'm assuming that we might get some sort of plunging attack in our normal human form. And maybe by unlocking that in one form, we also have the respective Gaia version of it. Or maybe that's not even required. Maybe just a normal human downward attack is going to be enough to break these kinds of barriers. It's possible. And there's definitely... where was it? Why can I never find it? Was it back here? No. Wait. Was it on the other side? No. Am I just blind? Probably. Where was that big barrier that we couldn't break? Oh, wait, that was just in the opposite direction. I think it was back here. And it was somewhere here. My god, okay. I thought we had encountered something similar going to the right, but no. We definitely saw this one here. And I wonder if this one we just need to be in Gaia form to break. And it does look, it does indicate that it's breakable from the side, just obviously our normal sword attacks were too weak. So maybe that's all it needs, all it takes. Okay, anyway, back to where we are. So where does that leave us? Is there anything left to explore, really, that we didn't? We could try if we can move across lava unharmed while in Gaia form. I kind of doubt it, though. I mean, it specifically mentioned steam and spikes, and that makes sense, but a literal molten rock would probably still be damaging even to a Gaia, right? Maybe. I mean, could go either way. It's maybe worth checking. But it's a little bit out of the way. Well, again, it's not really that out of the way, actually. Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna head back to the checkpoint below here. And next time we're gonna maybe experiment a little bit. See if we can make it across the lava. Probably not, but I could be wrong. Of course, we'll have to refill our gauge before that. Just, you know, it's what it is. And, yeah, we'll check that out. Maybe give it another shot with this one here. No, probably not. If we transform here, then of course I would take the entire gauge again. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I successfully did whatever aerial downward attack there is, and it was just not what was needed, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's just not something we can do right now. There is this situation here. Back here? No, that was just... I don't think there's anything more to this connecting cave here, the back part of the back side. Here, obviously, we need some other ability. And over here, yeah, there definitely looks like there's stuff above, but we'll have to be able to climb or something. I guess that's that. And we cannot really buy anything interesting from Sade. I mean, I could buy that temporary health, but again, I'm not just going to do that. We've been doing mostly okay. I mean, yeah, sure, I've been running around with, you know, critically low health a couple of times, but I've survived so far. And eventually we're going to get more healing and stuff like that. But yeah, I can definitely maybe see that, see that temporary health being useful, being something I will use for a boss fight that gives me trouble, or something like that, or a specifically tricky platforming sequence. Or maybe at some point 300 aura is going to be just pocket change. So I will just get that without having to think twice. For now, it's still a bit more limited. We're a bit more limited monetarily. So, yeah, I'll be keep saving up for the attack upgrade, I suppose, at this point, unless we can get our hands on those, on some beast bones. We'll probably just encounter the enemies that drop those in the next area if I was just going to move on. Which, yeah, I guess we are going to do. Because if the lava thing doesn't work out, then the only thing left to do, really, is to go ahead and move forward. So, yeah. We'll see how that works out next time. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.